Whoa! What? Justin Kendall from WrestlingFigureNews.com?
What? I'm in the Nick Storm vortex again?
How does this keep happening? We can't keep meeting like this.
I know. I can never get... It's like I get out of here, and every Friday I get sucked back in.
Every Friday now. That's generous, you saying that.
Well, sometimes I just show up here, and there's no one here.
Yeah.
It's just a void.
Yeah, you're just for a whole hour just sitting in silence. It's a good meditation session.
Yeah.
What is going on, guys? G'day, ladies and gents. It is Nick Storm, the Australian icon. I'm probably still contagious. Back away from me. Keep your distance. But welcome to the 55th episode of Figure Down Friday. 55 episodes of this. What? I can't even count that on one hand. I've made that joke probably 20 times in this show's history. Justin Kendall, how the hell are you doing, dude? It's been a hot minute for hot stuff. I won't lie.
It's been a hot minute. You've been in America? You didn't even come to see me?
I was invading your land, and you didn't even do anything about it.
I know. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah, it was the Nick Storm invasion. It's better than the ECW invasion. Anything's better than that.
Better than the Beatles.
Yeah, better than the Beatles, all that stuff. All these absolutes that I deal with, because they're true, right? Surely.
Yes.
Let's stop tangenting. Justin, I was away for 3 weeks, right? But in that 3 weeks, we actually did a little sit-down with Steve Ozer and Magic Almost from Mattel, from WWE Mattel, okay? The cool guys over at the Mattel team designing the toys for us, the little dolls, the men. And, we talked their ear off. I even brought my setup all the way over there. And that was just the amount of, short-circuiting my microphone was doing was amazing. Made for a great conversation, obviously. But that was actually such a fun sit-down. I'm glad we got to do that. But I want to talk a little bit because we have a jam-packed episode ahead of you guys, right? This is our return. We wanted to make it special. We want to make it cool. So what do? I don't know. Find out. How about that? Look at that. I'm a great salesman. How about that? But took a little little dive into the waters of the Florida. Got all the toxic chemicals on me. Buried Hulk Hogan. Got some taste of his own medicine, sort of thing.
That's not gonna work for me, brother.
Well, hey, he had no choice, man. It was working. It was working for him. But look at how mean John Cena and Roman just doing that to another human. I mean, he probably deserves.
Yeah.
Toys R Us. When's the last time you've seen a Toys R Us? This was inside a Macy's, and this was the first time I think in 10 years or over 10 years that I've seen Toys R Us resemblance anywhere.
Man, it's been a long time. There's still a vacant Toys R Us building in Des Moines that I drive by occasionally, and it just hits you in the feels.
Yeah, I know there's some stores. Yeah, dude, look at him. So he grew too. He grew a few inches last time I see him. So
he leaned out. He's definitely leaner than the last time I saw him.
Yeah, he's on Ozempic. So
good for him. GLP-1's working.
Yeah, but he doesn't even. He's the one that doesn't have diabetes, so he's just using it like an idiot. Shout out if you do that, and shout out if you don't do that. But when is the last time you seen a Toys R Us? Is it so there was one around Iowa? When's the last time you went inside? You bought something?
Oh well, when I lived in Boston area, and it was probably like a network spotlight or something like that.
Dude,
yeah,
it's crazy because I think. If I can tangent on a little bit about Toys R Us, I think the closing of Toys R Us actually opened, what Mattel Creations is and Jazzwares Vault and all this stuff, right? Because you hear constantly the designers are saying, without a carrier like Toys R Us for retail, these things aren't possible here and there, or it can be a little bit harder to get greenlit, right? So
there's no space for those larger items. So your big scale cages, your elimination chambers, Hell in a Cell, whatever it is.
Yeah, and even if they did stock it, it would be up the top shelf where you need a ladder to get, you know what I mean? Where the stuff is just sitting there. But yeah. So I mean, I guess I wouldn't even say that's a good thing that's come out of Toys R Us. I guess it's a convenient thing though. I get, that people are trying to correct that. But I do miss you, Jeffrey. Come back to me.
Did they have Toys R Us in Australia? That's the
I'm
mark of a question.
exactly. So you got the litmus test. There was one like very local to me, and that was the only place to get good wrestling figures. We weren't even getting elites at that time, so we were still getting basics and battle packs, and I think Legends 2 packs or something like that. Maybe Legends elites, but it wasn't like a great selection. It wasn't it wasn't like good compared to what we see now. But it was for me, it was like the holy grail. Like I had never seen this many basic figures. Because our Kmart's, our Target's awful. But yeah, that's like another reason I miss it, because that was just the hub to go to. And now that there's elites in Australia, by the way, if you're Australian, Elite 118 and 117 are showing up in stores, which is like it bonkers to me. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
You definitely did it. I mean, I'm the only Australian in the country, right? In the country.
Yeah, that collects. So I don't know how long it's
Yeah.
going to last.
Oh, well, not even just collect, just the only Australian in the country.
Oh, all right.
It's a prestigious title, and it does get a little bit. It wanes on my consciousness a little bit, but we won't talk about it much. But
Yeah.
I
I remember finding the Build-A-Figure wave for the Jim Ross Build-A-Figure.
Oh wow!
Like
Yeah.
when I went to Toys R Us, like it was just hanging there, and it's like it was message board days, so you knew that like some people would post like, "Oh, this is hitting my area. This is hitting my area." You didn't
Yeah.
really know for sure, so you just went on a hunch, and it's
Yeah.
just like the best rush.
Yes, dude. Absolutely fucking agree there. Oh, I left out an F-bomb. It's fine. We're not even 10 minutes into the episode. Get off of YouTube. Dude, I'm back in Australia. I'm like being all natural. Like, let me F-bomb. But, comment your questions in the chat. Why did I click that? Comment your questions in the chat. How about that? But I wanted to say, I think I remember seeing that Jim Ross wave like on YouTube channels that I was like following as a kid. Like I remember Grimm's Toy Show.
Mhm.
I would always love those fig hunts that he did, because it was just absolutely, it was like Willy Wonka's factory compared to what we had here. So I even remember that set. But please come back to us, Jeffrey. We miss you.
I was trying to recall it from memory. It's Punk, it's Alberto Del Rio, I think it's Curtis Axel, and there's a fourth.
Dude. Is that Punk from the Taker match with the urn and all that?
No, I think
it's the megaphone?
Yeah,
The
that's
red and white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, you don't even need to speak. We're just like connected at the umbilical cord, I think.
But I can't think of the fourth figure.
Guys, if you can think of the fourth figure, like this video right now. No, put it down in the comments, because I wouldn't be surprised if someone out there knows it.
If only we had a producer.
Exactly, dude. Mr. Dream Match Figs, dude. He holds it down. I'll be honest, man. He does way too much good for this show. I didn't even do that much good for the show. Get your live out for the boys. What's going on, Norse King Jedi? I want to shout a few people out for hanging out in here. Thank you for stopping by. Dream Match Figs. I know that guy. What's up, Christian? And how the hell are you guys doing? I hope you guys have had a great week. Got a lot of figures. What's the question? Yeah, let me just get that out of here. Norse King Jedi says, Jeffrey Giraffe sold me Fent behind a Waffle House.
Whoa, he hit hard times.
Jeez. He hit maybe the hardest of times.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I wonder how he got... I want to know like an origin story. I need like a 6-part miniseries about how that happened.
Glad you're still with us after that.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Jesus.
I heard he doesn't cut it well, so...
No. Yeah, you've been hearing right from me, because that's what I was doing in Florida. Okay, I was buying Fent from Jeffrey.
It was
Randy. There you go.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great Orton too, from memory. I did not think it was a good one, unless I'm thinking of a different one. Toys R Us closing. Oh yeah, last episode was an all-time. I won't lie. That was maybe the most chaotic. If you haven't seen it, please do yourself a service. Do yourself a hervis.
A
Chelsea Green
disservice? I don't know.
Do yourself a disservice and watch it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my pitch from now on. Toys R Us closing was the saddest but best thing to ever happen to collecting. That's a good discussion in of itself. We might come back to that at the end of the video, maybe the end of the stream. because I feel like that's a good topic in of itself. Toys R Us was goated during the Jax days, the Dax Jays. Get me out of here. See in the UK we have Smith's looks crazy. I don't know if you've seen footage of Smith's shelves, but dude, it's in the UK. And it's like Toys R Us, but like on Fenn, on Jeffrey Fenn. It's crazy. It's really crazy to see. I'll have to show you some.
I've looked at the website and just the selection they have is insane. And I see some folks like CMW Toys, I think, having the Monday Night War set already with Jerry the King and Albert and Hogan
with the
and
Chase Muda from that set. With the Chase Muda. Are you kidding me? I was about to swear again.
Yeah.
Are you
jealous?
Kidding me? Give me that damn Muda. Yeah. KB Toys, Kmart, Toys R Us, rip to all. Yeah, man. We never had a KB Toys over here, or not that I ever went to. But you know, Kmart as well is still over here for some reason. We're out of date, man. We need to get with the times. We need to get a KB Toys and then remove the KB Toys. Orton came with a Money in the Bank briefcase. Everyone's favorite accessory.
Yeah.
How is everyone? What's up, Aussie Legends? I hope you're well, my man.
Yeah.
We are good. We are recapping. Let's get back onto the freaking show. Okay, so Florida happened. That was crazy. I became Florida man, Florida icon. All this freaking puns. Okay. But what I was searching for on my hunt there to the stores was this freaking great mood. If there was anything, it was either this or the chase of this figure. Because the chase of this figure, I think I might prefer even more, but I don't have it yet, so who knows?
There was somebody that was advocating very hard for that chase, and it was me.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I just love that, like, do you need like the black face paint that comes down here? It like makes it, you know, that's like my great Muda look.
You know how many Mudas I've ordered? Many Mudas.
And it's like that. You just have to kind of wait and patiently. Do you just like sell them off the rip?
No, I have all these Mudas, and so like my daughter is 3 years old, and I changed the words to Santa Claus is coming to town to the Great Muda is coming to town. So she wanted one, and she thinks she can poison mist. So I ordered her a Muda. It came. It was the chase. And I was like, sorry, I can't give you the chase. Ordered another Muda. Chase came. So I just gave it to her. I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna keep ordering Mudas, but yeah.
That's sweet, dude. I remember you told me a little bit about that, and I was like, oh, that's really sweet.
And really fucked up too. There's that word again.
There you go. Yeah. You know why? It's F to the ucked up. Is because you gave your daughter a chase and not me?
I know, right?
I am your daughter. I am basically your daughter at this point. Your new daughter, okay? Whether you like it or not. But yeah, this great Muda figure. Fan-freaking-tastic in hand if you don't have it yet. Really eager to get that chase. But not for $1 million because over here I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
Moving on though.
Look at that guy.
Some fellas that I got here. Actually, you know what? I might switch to my multicam. So guys, you might think, hey, that's a cool camera you're using now. Well, dude, just you. What? Okay, well. Well, that didn't. Okay, well, it's not meant to be this dark. I won't lie there. There we go. Yeah, dude, this is all set up and professional. But I wanted to talk about these figs. So, I did the. I think My Damn Toys is where I got this from. Shout out to Trey. Look at all those Austins. Holy.
Somebody's got a problem. Somebody's ordered too many of these, and thanks to MBG 1211 and Doggins for helping me out.
Yeah, thank you, Walton Doggins. Okay. Aspiring a big actor. But yeah, dude, I've got some, I don't know if I have mixed feelings on this figure, but I think this is definitely the definitive Austin. If you're ever going to get like an Austin, if you don't have one yet, this is probably the definitive one.
Yeah.
Mixed feelings where it comes in is where I drop him on his head like a baby. And where it's in like the back on the Velcro. So I don't know if you had the same problem, but this comes very loose for me. And even getting it off like over the knee brace is a bit of a mission, but it doesn't rip it, but I don't know if it could over time. So there's always that. But yeah, give him some damn middle finger hands. How about that, Mattel?
Or some beers.
Yeah, give us a beer. Look at that, dude. Wait, from side to side. Look at that. He's so happy with his beer. He's like, yeah, yeah,
Crushing beers.
Alcohol. But yeah. So I thought this was a really nice figure. And this just the middle fingers really spice it up. I need to fix that more so it's accurate. But what else? Okay, let's go. And I'll save you for later. You know why? Because I'm going back to where are we? This. Oh man, I'm all over the place. I love it, and you love it. Okay, how can you not love it? But yeah, man, the articulation I think on the Stone Cold is like incredible. The drop down hips really help for you. Where's that Jacob Fatu I just threw? Man, what's happening to me? Have I fallen off?
Are you rusty?
I got ring
You
rust.
feeling
Man.
rusty? You got some ring rust?
Rusty. I got the ring rust. Where's my? I picked up the Jacob Fatu and I just threw it somewhere. I just didn't know.
You threw it?
Well, like it slipped out of my hand, and so it just threw. It was thrown, but whatever. Gosh darn it.
Here, I'll stall. I'll stall for you. You look for Jacob. Here is my fix-up that I did of Ricochet because I kind of love him now. And if I can find some golden scissors, these are Dragon Lee legs that I popped on there. Pretty easy peasy. And those are some Pete Dunne boots from the latest Butch figure. But I think this came out great. I really dig it. So
I do like that. You sent me a photo of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a fantastic custom, man.
Yeah, like just playing around with it because it's going to be a while before we get some Jazzwares figures.
I thought it was going to be a while until I found this Jacob Fatu, but we're back, baby. We're back on the rails, okay? So don't exit out the tab. Hey, get your mouse off of the X. What are you doing? Still got Jacob Fatu to talk about, man. But yeah, the articulation on this Austin, fantastic. I think the torso and the legs compared to his last Ultimate is like night and day. It is crazy. It's like night. It's like day and dream realm. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy the difference. So I'm happy that Austin got like a new treatment with Ultimate, but I'm surprised it took this long, honestly.
So overdue. I think this is the definitive Austin, and that's why I've got so many of them. And even that last Ultimate just felt way too thin. Just arms weren't big enough, thighs weren't big enough. You know, I like some big thighs on my Stone Cold.
Yeah, give me some meaty thighs, man.
Yeah.
Same case with like the LA Knight Ultimate that just came out. Real skinny legs on that one. But yeah, I think I used that old Stone Cold Ultimate torso for a Jeff Hardy Ultimate. You know, like I fixed up that Amazon exclusive with that torso. Looked so much better, dude. Like, because I think they had the torso switched around for those ones, honestly. Because I remember the Amazon Jeff Hardy was like Chungus.
Mm-hmm.
There was a joke on the channel, inside joke, just Jeff Chungus. Because how like just big he looked and how small his head was. Let's get to the chat here because I know you guys are eagerly waiting for Jacob Fatu, obviously, right? No, I'm not. I know I'm not because I'll probably drop him again. I'm definitely getting 2, keep 1 in Street Gear permanently. Yeah, I think that's honestly the goal for this because I don't know how I display this Austin. Do I display it with a vest or however many vests that I have or what you've done? You have like 4.
Yeah,
you know,
I have a problem.
Hey, we all do. It's fine. Oh man, we have the biggest problems. It's okay. It's okay.
This is our support group, Friday night support group. Yeah.
You know, it's like AA for Alcoholics Anonymous, FF for Figure Friday. So I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Except we never stop buying figures. So.
Exactly. Oh, another nice touch on this Austin are the nondescript cans of tuna or whatever. The nondescript rations that he comes with. I love it's like yeah, I think they're really cool. I wish they had like some color on them like that one Hangman Page AEW figure had at that one time. But I'll take what I can get. Go to Curb Stomp City Decals, get yourself some Budweiser decals. Put it on your freaking Budweisers, your brewskis, right? Dropped Austin right on his soft spot. Yeah, his dome, his neck, definitely his neck. I think definitely his neck. But yeah, I really like this figure, guys. I don't know if you, I don't know, hot take out there. I don't know. I know people aren't saying that at all. This figure's great. Everyone's saying that, but
Yep.
I think it's just like a testament to like how it's just overdue. I think very, very overdue. But I had 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, 9 beers. You know, no one's doing the what back.
You don't want me to what? I'm not gonna what you. I'm not gonna what you.
That's respectable. Thank you.
Rob's got you. Rob's got you.
There you go. Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Someone had to. What? And also, Dream Match. This Tony Schiavone sound. I love it. Thank you for that.
What?
Yeah, we need to have
weakest chair shot in history.
Yeah, we need to have a Stone Cold what chant.
What?
For sure. Ricochet is fantastic.
He is.
Aha! That's what he wants you to think. My nice fix up, thank you. Boost my ego, I need it. I can vouch for the Dream Realm. Big pop. Look at the boulder shay, yeah. Did you shine him up real nice like Mark Briscoe did? Just like squirt it with like the
Oh, I need
Mr.
to,
Clean.
right? I need to go get that.
Why hasn't he called himself Mr. Clean, Ricochet? Like his nickname, like Mr. Clean, Ricochet.
You don't have Mr. Clean cleaning products in Australia?
No, I just wish he went by.
Oh, I see that. Why don't they call him that?
Yeah, because I mean he's got the head for it. Whoa. Okay, let's move on. That did not come out. It sounded better in my head. Don't worry, can't click the X on the tab because the Elite Jacob Fatu's big ass forehead is blocking it. Good. You know what? Good. Dude, it's blinding me. It's over here on my desk. It's actually blinding me. Justin, that ain't even a joke. I don't even remember what this was about. Don't drop him. The bloodline is waiting for November to get revenge. Maybe I will drop him just to save him from the bloodline. Get him out of the bloodline vortex. Get him on his own thing. What is the Nick Storm action figure made of? Great question. So as you can see on the right here, this literally happened before we went on. So we were 10 minutes late. We were 10-minute underrun, of course, as I've coined. And I'm just trying to get a word with Steve, talk about his new figure. That's a real photo on the right, by the way. Don't get it twisted. I know the likeness is crazy nowadays. I walk in. He goes, where you got that stupid sunglasses on? Take them off. And I said, what? And he said, take them off when you're talking to me. I said, what? And then he thought I was doing gimmick infringement. And so he stunned me 20 times. I counted 23 times.
Did you go down at first?
Well,
or was it 20 consecutive times? Like he stunned you, you stood there, he got back up, stunned you.
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's a very traumatic experience. It was that one. It was that second one.
Oh, wow. That does sound traumatic.
But you know what it was? I don't even want to get into it. This bit's overdue. Anyway, the figure is made out of a Monday Night War Stone Cold Elite figure with the black shorts, CM Punk shirt, I think Chad Gable head scan, some sunglasses, and then they call it a day. Or you can put on like that Evolution suited thing. No one else is doing this out there.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a John Morrison head.
Dude, you know what? I used John Morrison heads for like years, and like I think they're still better.
Yeah.
But you know, trying something out. Plus, this freaking Chad Gable it's got like a headband on it. I don't know if you can see that. Bit cringe. Oh, what? Wait, what's this?
Use code ICON.
That popped me. I saw you. Yeah. What? 10% off. What? Ringside? Hell yeah. Thank you, Rob. Someone had to.
What?
Put that ricochet. Put that ricochet back up. Let me take a gander. Let him have a gander. Ooh, get my lard ass out of the way.
Anybody got an Eagles hat?
Look at that, dude. That's fantastic. Do you have like a robe that would fit over him? Like the ones he's wearing now are like Naruto. Naruto. I don't care. How do you pronounce it?
Naito.
Naruto base. No, Naruto, like the show, the anime.
Oh, okay.
Naito.
Naito has
yeah,
some fancy jackets.
He's got some great gear, man.
Yeah.
That's an alright. That's probably like one of the better New Japan Super 7 figures that came out.
Yeah.
Maybe the Naito. But I was getting somewhere with that. Anyway,
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu. Let's take it to Jacob Fatu. Let's take it to
Yeah.
the man of the hour who doesn't need a shower. Maybe he does. He looks a bit like he needs it.
Might be stinky.
He might just be a little smelly.
Yeah.
You know, you can't fault him for something like that. We all smell. Okay. Let me just go.
Smells like cigarettes and beatings. So.
This jumper, this hoodie actually does. How'd you know? I think it's the seller I got it off. No, but yeah, love this Jacob Fatu, man. I thought the Elite was really good. I thought for one the Elite was a pretty great like first impression. Maybe it was alright. It was decent. What's up, Figval? How you doing, Joe? It was decent, right? But I don't think it cut it really in the formula area. I think a lot of it was disproportionate, and I think a lot of that has to do with the newly sculpted torso that came on with it, right? And the size of the arms that are on the Elite Jacob Fatu to begin with. I think that is so, it's very like, yeah, just disproportionate. There you go, lack of a better term. And so what I wanted to do was try out the Rock Elite, right? Or the Rock Ultimate Edition. I have a post on my Instagram if you guys wanted to check this out more. I've just been loving this fix-up, so I'm like telling everyone I can about it. But yeah, I tried it with that Ultimate Rock. Cut like some NXT armbands in half. Put them on, got some black electrical tape, wrapped it around his elbow, wrist. And then there you go, dude. And I think the legs just popped off at the ball, too, at the ball joint, which was nice. You didn't have to worry about pinecone joints. And also for the feet, this is like the cherry on top for me. The feet, the boots, the feet. His toes, if you can see them in the footage. Though the boots are from the Fiend Ultimate, the first one, the Bray Wyatt. And I think he's worn like really similar boots to this on TV, so I wanted to try and see how this looked, and I hated those ankle rockers that came onto this Jacob Fatu. So I don't know. I'm going to talk Eurofin in a little bit because I don't know if you have this in hand. You might.
Nope.
Oh, there you
Not
go.
yet.
But yeah, they get very loose, especially when they're standing up for too long. They do one of these, like if they're like on a shelf, they do one of these. Oh,
Smooth criminal lean.
Yeah. I'm going down. Yeah, but I think overall, I think with the fix-ups and everything, amazing. Stunning. Actually stunning. Quite stunning, if I do say so myself. This is my peak. It only gets worse from here. But yeah, I want to get your thoughts on what you thought of, or what you do think of the Elite Jacob Fatu. Will you pick that up? Will you wait for a different release? Like, I think a lot of people are doing that, is waiting for maybe his second release.
Mine's supposed to be here next week, and I can tell you from the affiliate links on my website that a lot of people are ordering that figure. Like,
oh yeah,
it's one of Amazon's best sellers, so it is going. I don't know. I don't have it in hand. I've watched My Damn Toys talk about it. I've watched our friend Travis Moody talk about it on a Toy Kind of Mood.
Shout out.
Yeah, but I love what you've done here, and I've heard a lot of criticisms of the biceps, and right. I've been wondering, like, how do you fix that? And I think you've done a great job with the Rock there, with getting those bands on there and everything. Is there a tattoo that's maybe missing now because of that?
Yeah. So yep, absolutely. So I think he had that Brahma Bull. This was the old Amazon, right? Not like the old one, but the re-release of that Rock, right? So yeah, acetone the Brahma Bull off, and I think that's fine. And I know he has tattoos under his wrist tape and along his chest. But dude, you can absolutely get away with this. Like
Yeah.
I have the decals for that, but
Oh.
I didn't want to like, because I don't know. I think it kind of loses like its playability a little bit when you start adding decals and stuff like that and painting
Yeah.
it up and stuff, right? It starts losing a little bit of its like longevity, if that makes sense. So this just eases my mind a little bit more, knowing that I can get away with not doing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, with that shirt's nice, and I think he wrestles with it on all the time.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
not the biggest issue. I'm guessing you acetoned off the Rock logo on the crotch piece, right?
Yeah, had to get that sucker off his sucker.
No one likes an acetone to the crotch, but
No, hey, I mean, to each their own. Okay?
yeah.
Hey, you don't know what you're missing out on. Some acetone to the crotch. Like I turn around the corner in a back alley, this guy's like, vat of acid.
What?
Vat of acetone.
Ah!
Yep. See? It happened. See, that was a real experience.
I can see the reenactment. Oh, somebody call an ambulance for you.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, dude. But not for me. Honest fig talk, where am I? Dude, that's what this show is all about. Look, there's a lot of people that'll tell you anything you want to hear, what you want to hear. Not naming names, obviously that's with any industry, any freaking creation, any endeavor that you go through. But me, I'm awesome though. Look, I'll give you the hard fact there. I'm not awesome. Okay, how about that? But yeah, no, I used to kind of do that a little bit more, but now I'm just like I'm just gonna say what I think a lot of it, like, because I don't know about you, but I try to not like talk about a lot of the negatives, right? Try to bring more light to like the positives on figures, but sometimes they're hard to miss. They're real hard to miss. Like the Jacob R2 arms for me was like that was a game changer for me when I fixed it.
It's been hard to ignore some of the issues that we've seen lately with some of these sets and like how tight like the legs are.
Factory
like,
moving over too.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can't bend the figure at the knees. I feel like the ankle rocker joint isn't as solid as it was previously, and that sucks because this was hopefully going to be a fix for one of collectors' biggest complaints, and instead it's added some more issues, and I don't know, like it hopefully it's something that they can tighten up and fix. I will say, when I got these guys, they pose around really nice, but again, like the ankle rockers are still a little loosey, but they actually do. You can pull the legs apart. You can move the arms around.
You know what it is? It's the loose ankle rockers paired with like the stiff knees that it's like the worst combination on a figure to have. I think it's like you got stiff ass knees. Now your like ankles are all loose. You got cankles over here, brother.
Yeah,
you got bunions damn near. And yeah, it's just like a bad formula because you can't. I feel like you can't get in like a flow if you're a kid playing with that. You have to like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this move. Oh shit. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's gonna get like that. So I think they are. I hope they are correcting it. I know some figures are better than others, especially lately. Some figures are coming out better than others when it comes to articulation like that. So it's just a fingers crossed kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like they're way looser now than they have ever been before. Kind of makes me miss the old feet, and then you run into issues like Cody Rhodes has clown shoes or whatever on some of his figures now. So
yeah, people thinking the Jacob R2 has clown shoes. I think it's the same boot mold as the Cody, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's fingers crossed, guys. I got high hopes. Okay. It was more than 23 stunners. You just blacked out on 23. It was 316 times. Holy shit.
You know how many beers he drank in that time too?
Dude, yeah, he probably like sat down for like a good like 5-minute break here and there. Have a beer. No one screenshot that. This bit will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, dude, great Fraxium, by the way. I want to shout out to you, Rob.
Oh yeah,
Put your handle in the
I
chat,
need to
Rob,
see
please.
that. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
I'll send it
he
to you.
used Axiom, right?
Yeah,
That's
he
what I
used the
saw.
Axiom for the Nathan Fraser main event figure that just came out. So,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah.
I have not
What's-
seen that figure anywhere yet.
Yeah, it's been popping up like real sparingly. Like I haven't even seen it covered that much either. What's good, guys? How you doing, Jacob, the wrestling fan? Good to see your face around, pretty man. Well, I don't. Can I call you that? Sorry, that's a bit forward. Did you paint the wrist tape? Black electrical tape. That saves you from scraping it and stuff like that. I love the sounds of that, honestly. Well, not the literal sound of it scraping. I need it. I don't even know what that's about.
That's got to be
but
Jacob Fatu.
True, dude. You do need this, Joe.
Shit. So you did the fix up with the boss fight figure. You did the complete fix up of basically turning that into what 118 is, right?
Yeah. Essentially, I'll get a screenshot of what I did with that. But that was for a friend. He'd wanted that for the longest time. I didn't have the time. I got around to it, and it came out really well. It came out really, really cool looking. I think that honestly prepared me for this ultimate and like knowing what to do. And
you were trained.
Exactly, dude. I was trained.
So
I was at the freaking Heart Dojo for this.
I like that boss fight figure. It just feels a little small, but I've seen some comparison photos of that and the Elite, and I was like, it doesn't look that far off, right?
Yeah. So I think especially if you do what I did, I don't know where that old Jacob Fatu is, but if you do what I did and you swap out the boots on that MLW, if you swap out the boots on this figure with the AEW Sting boots, fixes the height like completely, which is nice, because you don't have to. It updates it for one, fixes the height, gets rid of his damn toes, put them away, they smell.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a little. I'm sorry if that's a little too much, Jacob. I know you're a good guy. But yeah, like dude, shout out to Travis Moody giving me a big shout out for this, by the way, in his video. You hunk of meat. But yeah, man, like I like how this this turned out. But overall, like eat to each their own. But overall, man, I think I think I kind of slayed it. I slayed it with this one.
Which hopefully Mattel thinks that the same way you are on a future
right?
Jacob Fatu Ultimate. Like you've got the parts already. You've got basically everything you need there with that rock torso.
Yeah.
Wonder how the torso is. You think the torso bear
I think it
works?
It represents bear, just like having it like this.
Yeah.
Without the shirt. You could definitely get away with it, but I can't tell you the last time he's wrestled without a shirt. It must have been before WWE.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Wonder how his abs are.
Yeah, like I think for this, it makes for a good leaned out like debut Jacob Fatu,
Yeah.
just because of how cut he got, dude. He got really like in good shape for that debut. He's doing what I do and just getting comfortable now, and I love that. I love to see that on a big guy, dude. It makes me feel nice and warm and fuzzy in my tum tum. But in this as well, one more thing before we move on, I painted up more red in the hair as well because I didn't think the figure actually captured it. Hello? How do makeup artists do this?
That's fantastic.
How do makeup artists do this all the time? But yeah, there you go. And I made the beard a little fuller. It's just a little bit. I can't not look at a figure and be like, I need to change this. I need to change this. Especially if I know I can. I'm like, might as well. But dude, before we move on with some more of my my fix-ups and my customs and stuff like that, I want to talk about what you've gotten recently. What's been happening with you in the past 3 weeks? What have you gotten that's brought you a oh man.
Bam. Found her in the store. I could not believe it.
Dude, that's
Went
great.
to Walmart last Saturday.
Yeah.
Was looking depressed at what was on the shelf. No Stone Colds, no nothing. Looked down and I saw her and I was like, what? What?
Yeah, man. What?
Yeah. And I grabbed her and ran.
Yes, man. Did
That's
you already
a
have that TBS
Turnquist.
title too?
That's a Turnquist TBS title.
Did
So
you have that to begin with? You were just like, I
yeah.
need to throw this on my Willow.
Oh, I had to
That's
throw it on
perfect.
Willow. Yeah.
I think, there's always an argument to be said with AEW Jazzwares, like if the chasers are better, if the regulars are better. I think they do a good job now balancing it. I can skip out on a lot of these chasers nowadays, thankfully. But it's
Yeah.
cool when you can see it in person. This Willow, leagues better than the irregular Willow, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
Head
think
sculpt
the
is
gear head sculpt for one is a different head sculpt. Is completely different. I think the likeness is a lot better here. Talk my ear off, man. 'Cause this is like
I looked it up, and I think that this was a promo photo from when she won the New Japan Women's Strong title. Definitely same look, same pretty much everything, like same
Cool.
gear. So that's where they're getting it from. I mean, she's definitely worn the gear with the TBS title too. I think it was on the back of the package. I can't remember which match that was, but yeah, it's such a dope figure. I'm so excited to have it.
such a cool
The
figure.
the legs, I don't know about the shape of them, but I think she looks great. I'm all about this figure. So nice details on her gear. So
Yeah, man. I like that, man. Babe with the power, dude.
Yeah.
Give me all those David Bowie labyrinth references, okay? Till I die. I love that. But yeah, like I think
tattoos.
I would, and I know some of the tattoos are different on the regular to the chase.
Yeah.
Maybe. I remember I saw that. I don't know if that's a running change that they fixed. Didn't hear anything about a running change. So, if that's still going on, you lucked out with that, dude. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I totally lucked out. So
Yeah.
so stoked to have found it and add it to the collection. So she went top shelf AEW shelf. So
Nice. Do you have the regular of that fig?
I do, yeah.
Dude, have you seen have you done like a head swap? Because I'm curious to how that would look.
I should have swapped them on my Instagram, WrestleFig News Pod. I've got comparison photos of them. So
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, great question. I'm gonna check that out. How's Willow's size wise next to say a Rhea? Or do you have what's a comparison? Do you have any? You just got the phones for Stone Cold.
I've got her.
This is all I collect, man. Just Stone Cold.
Here's Kenny Omega. I don't know if that helps. Like,
dude.
Oh
man.
Here's new Matt Hardy. So.
Yeah, dude. I think she rocks it. Well, dude, that Kenny Omega comparison's not too bad. Yeah, Anarchy in the Arena just happened.
Yeah. And then Sammy G.
Yes, dude. Okay. Yeah,
you got a 3-year-old who runs him over now with her own little cart. So,
dude, I can't blame her. When I have a sister that's 2 years older. I would just steal her like Barbie accessories. She had like one of those cars. Just put my wrestling figures in it. Just bang. You know what I mean? Just like go to town on it. But yeah, like I don't blame her for it. And I was gonna say, did you want to talk about that golf cart set? Because that's something that I have my eye on, and I wanna get you guys' thoughts in the comments about this as well. But first off, man, first impressions.
Oh,
you get
vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, just casually.
Yeah, man.
That's what you come to expect on Figure Friday.
It's really cool. Like my kid was fascinated with it. Like as soon as we opened it, because Sammy is just like hanging out on like the hood. He's like baked into it basically, and it's so cool in the package. And I almost regret opening it, and it's hard as hell to open it without completely like wrecking the thing. So
you did well, man. Like I don't know, where'd you start from on that? If
the bottom,
do the same.
Yeah, start at the base, and then there's like these flaps. But I mean, you keep like pulling parts off of it, like peeling parts off of it to like get it open. It's a cool set. I was kind of iffy on it at first, and then once I got it, I was like, I really kind of appreciate this and like the work that went into it.
You got it, dude. Sorry.
I'd still rather have a printed 3D printed or like a plastic golf cart. I think it would have been better. I think a lot of people would have been happier. I think that they could have made it work. The price point isn't as bad, it's $60. They're running a 20% off sale now, so that knocks it down to like 48. You throw on like a cheap $4 Jazzwares Beach Bums stuffed animal or something, and you can get free shipping. So that's what I did.
Dude,
so
like three figures for retail in this day and age for like 48, and you get like accessories with it, cloth goods, all this stuff. Like I think
This
that's
is
a pretty
the-
good bang for your buck.
yeah, this is the soft goods robe. There's slight tweaks on the pants
Take it
that
all
make
off.
it a little different. Oh yeah.
No, sorry, that's after dark. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. How does that compare to? Do you have the original Unrivaled?
I do. It's just only slight tweaks, even on the pants, like little details that are either more accentuated or less so. Just kind of like the metal parts and stuff like that on him.
Cool.
It's not that much of a difference, though, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
Anything that jumps, but the jacket is so cool because it's essentially the Ring of Honor jacket just reworked to make it Broken Matt Hardy.
Yep.
Or
And the original
this
one was
version.
the rubber. So there you go.
Yeah.
Well, not a rubber. I'm thinking Friday After Dark. But yeah, dude, like this figure, I'm just a huge Kenny fan. So deal with it, accept it, and move on. But I love Kenny. I know Figvold out there. I don't know if he likes a little bit of Kenny. It's either that or Danielson. I remember Figvold really didn't like. But yeah,
Danielson.
that Kenny. It was Danielson, that's right.
Yeah.
But that Kenny, I'm particularly excited for because the Blood and Guts 2-pack with him and Mox from like years back, same head scan, same likeness, just without the blood. And I thought the likeness on this was really good, and I almost paid someone to just paint it up, make it non-bloodied. But I'm glad I waited. How does that look in person?
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, man. Cool.
I think they did a
Articulation, too.
really nice. Yeah, very like pliable. You can hear it, the ratchety.
One of those. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. Hey, that's better than my Brody King.
Yeah, nice little details on the hands, the finger tape.
Oh,
That's how
cool.
you know that Kenny's a little bit different than old Sammy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One more thing on that Kenny. What skin tone is he using? Is he using his past Walmart figure? Is he using the Kenny Omega Supreme?
I don't know. I'd have to compare it.
Is it like that
I'll
more
have to let you know.
tan sort of look? Yeah, got you. Dude,
Yeah,
you take your time
we're
on
not
it.
we're not in the like gray. This is not grayed out like AEW of past. So definitely a better skin tone look to it.
You almost got damn near renders in your packaging when you're opening it. You got the grayscale.
Right? Especially that Series 1 when they came out and they were yellow.
Dude, I was like on my way to the gym, like early morning, 6 a.m. when those dropped. I was like, oh my God. I take a look at the photos. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad they corrected it still, but Sammy needs a lot of recorrecting in his life. No. Yeah,
He's
that
back
looks
on
fantastic.
TV.
I missed him, man. I think okay, that's a strong word. I like his in-ring work a lot. And I believe I've seen this somewhere that those are the CM Punk First Dance jeans, but just painted in blue. So
Oh. Well,
there you go.
yeah. He's got his Forever 21 belt.
Yeah, dude. The studs and everything. Oh my goodness. Do you want to catch up on some comments, Justin? I just realized
Yeah,
they're
let's do
flowing
it.
through. You guys are blowing this up. Thank you for being so active. Thank you for joining us here, just listening to us ramble and ramble yourself as well. It's more than welcomed here. It's absolutely more than welcomed here. It's actually encouraged.
Playing with
Unfortunately.
toys.
Yeah, playing with damn dolls.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm so far down, dude. Ooh, I got a comment. I love you. I don't know if that's to me or you. Do you know this person? Is that?
No, I don't know. Do they have an OnlyFans? Do we have
wanna
to
know if they-
subscribe to something?
Yeah, I know. Like, what's the catch, right?
Yeah, what's the catch with your love here?
Are you just gonna give me a soma and call it a night? What are you doing? Okay.
Whoa, that
Um,
escalated.
That is a little that did not mean to come out that way. Holy shit. We're cut off the air. Just like that.
Yeah,
can
this
any-
is where we
what-
need that technical difficulty sign again.
Oh well. Aren't you glad? Okay. Aren't you glad? I actually appreciate what you've typed out here. I wish I could read it, and I'm sorry that I can't. But I love you too, I guess. I think it's a strong word. I like you, moderately. Jacob the Wrestling Fan.
Here in like.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Nice tape on the bands too. Then, I think this was talking about Jacob.
Yeah.
Tape on the bands. I'm not too sure what you mean by tape on the bands. So this is I think the elbows and the wrist tape is the only thing I taped. I think maybe you mean the hands. The hands came like this, which is nice. And one thing I will say, if you do this fix up before you do it, the heads and the hands, the skin tones don't match correctly. They match somewhat. You can absolutely get away with it, but they don't match completely. So I just want to make that known. I know it's like,
Oh, so close.
so close, dude. Honestly, that boss fight holds up pretty dang nice. Give us Notre Dame's boss fight. Where's my Rouge? Did I have a stroke? Did I smell burnt toast in that one? Did I read this? Notre Gems?
I'm going to say give us more gems boss fight. Where's my Rouge?
Okay.
You're going to get the
honestly,
bowl.
You're
gonna
gonna
get-
mess with the horn. Oh, we messed it
Yeah.
up. We messed with the bull. Oh, shit.
When you mess with the horns, you get the bull.
Ah, get out of here. But yeah, dude, that Rouge looks incredible. That's like, I don't know if Jazzwares will be able to top that once it comes out, depending on the scale. I don't know if Jazzwares can top something like that.
And the Drilistico
hope-
looks nice too.
Oh, that Drilistico.
I mean, they all
is
do.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think that Drilistico is like the hitter of the set. I don't, I'm not too much I don't seek out Drilistico, right? I'll absolutely.
He seeks
watch
you
him if he's
out.
on. He seeks me out, baby. He's got me on speed dial. I don't even have his number. I don't even care. Yeah, that boss fight is underscale compared to Elite. It fits a bit better with AW figs. Ah, okay, interesting there. I love you, Jacob Custom. Maybe that's what Soma was talking about.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, Solo Sokoa reference.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely could be. When he first debuted, he lost 50 pounds. He gained about half of it back. Dude, that's just what happens, especially if like something that I've noticed with my own weight loss and all the fun stuff that comes with it, is once that you've lost that weight like in a pretty rapid succession, it's a lot easier to put it back on. Like in that short window, So I think that either that or, dude, don't even listen to me. What do I know? I just
Science Friday.
Science Friday, yeah. I'm like, and what is it? Anatomy Friday? What would it be? How about Figure Friday? Let's stick with that. Like this. Jacob been hitting those Vegemite sandwiches and catering. And you know who's been providing them to him? I'm his plug. I'm his Vegemite dealer. I don't know.
It's better than what Jeffrey Giraffe is dealing.
I was just gonna bring him back. I was gonna be like, I hope I'm not cutting it with anything. I hope I'm not. I'm like, I don't even realize
You're
it.
Your Vegemite.
I'm just like doing this with like powders and shit, and it's all like just like, oh man, it's not great. Dark Side of the Ring episode of Figure Friday coming out soon. The hair does look good. Thank you, brother. Willow for the win. What? Willow? What? Willow Chase? What? One of the best AW figures in a while, that Willow. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, man. Like, they've been hitting the women. They've been hitting the women figures out of the park. I absolutely did not. Sometimes I don't mean to stall, and it's just a punchline now. So,
Yeah.
that's just, there you go. You get what you get.
So,
Overall, man, give me your,
yeah.
your final thoughts on that bad boy. I was gonna, yeah. Anyway,
great figure. Great figure.
yeah, dude.
You all should get one.
Hell freaking yeah. Okay, now we're back a little bit. Man, I want that Sammy G so bad. Those jeans look fire. Yeah, the good thing about those figures, you get two figures that are like, oh, now you have street gear for anyone. You can take the knee pads off, and it's just there you go. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me go and compare my Rhea. What do I say like that? To Kenny Omega for accuracy. Dude, the middleman is Kenny Omega. You know, get the Rhea, and then the Kenny, then to the Willow. Amazing.
That's all I had to
normally
work
don't-
with.
Dude, hey, more power to you. I normally don't look at AEW, but that post was everywhere. It's so epic. The golf cart, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It is really cool. I do have a question about the golf cart. So is the cardboard cart of it all? Is that one piece, or does that, like you were saying, pop off here and there? And
It's encased in plastic, and there's like another piece of plastic that comes over top of it that Sammy was in, and then there's like a base that's cardboard. So you got a lot of
basically,
different things.
we want to
going
get rid of all the turtles.
Yeah.
So basically, no, I'm sorry.
More
turtles,
plastic on this.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We should have made it a plastic golf cart.
Yeah.
You know what's
if
funny?
we would have just used, just spent a little on the plastic cart, as opposed to the plastic encasing the cart, maybe we could have had a plastic cart. But I don't know things. I'm not John Jazzwares or Jeremy Jazzwares.
John Jimin Jazzwares. But yeah, like it was surprising to me when I posted the AEW golf cart, the amount of golf cart fans that came out of the truck, just like out of the trenches, just like, this one's not plastic, and actually, it was meant to be red, and actually, oh man.
Well, the other thing, if you want to take it to another level, it's like
Right.
they had Kenny Omega driving the golf cart and Matt Hardy in the passenger seat when it's flip flopped. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what the heck, dude?
I know.
What the heck? Wait. That's like a that's like a game changer for some people.
I know.
Because it's not like accurate to the actual thing.
I know.
But, hey, I'm opening my toys anyway. They're breathing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a good owner. They breathe. I let them breathe. No,
No.
You had a Jacob Fatu moment. This show's been off the rails, and that's where we like to keep it.
Yeah.
Sammy looks more tan than his usual figures. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
was
he
real
definitely
pale
is.
in his first few, so that's nice to see for one. I don't even know if that's PG. Look, nothing on this show is PG.
Usually not.
It's like TV. It's like not even TV 14. It's like
MA.
it's like no one. It's like no
NR.
one should. This isn't like the back closet of the Blockbuster. This is where the tapes are. Okay.
Here's the private book of Figure
Dude,
Fridays.
Oh man, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool little thing to sell on a hit up Fig Heel to get that made. Make me a book. Love you, Mike. Escalating at a very rapid rate. I meant the bicep tape. Oh yeah, that was the NXT. Oh, just the Nexus armbands that I cut in half. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. Yep. You get the whores. You get the horse. I was like, wait, did he mean to type? I think he meant to type that. You cheeky bugger, Dream Match. What's the chance we get a one of a kind RVD? Yeah, dude, that's a great comment. That's a hilarious comment. Guys, if you don't know what's happening with that, go to Aussie Legends TV and watch my my interview that he had me on for with a good pal Casey Russ. So go freaking watch that. That's a fun time. More for the win. Thank you. Tourette's kicked in. Gold. Oh man. I feel so bad for laughing at that. But like you meant to do it, so it's like it's you intended this, so I can laugh at this. I feel like. I'm not laughing at Tourette's though. That's I kind of no. I'm not even gonna go there.
Nope.
I can't.
Nope.
One of my best friends in high school had Tourette's, so I'll put it out there. He's still a good friend. If you look at pics, okay, I have friends with Tourette's. Okay, if you look at pics of him in MLW, it's crazy how much he lost. Yeah, man, he was. Yeah, his freaking opponent was the refrigerator. You know. I only say that because, like, I'm no better. I'm like you should see, dude. You should see me right now. Oh my god, I look like I ate 2 refrigerators. Rollins Bronson Soul. Oh yeah, Rollins Bron Breaker Bronson Reed Solo Jacob Tama in a standoff on SmackDown right now. Oh shoot, faction warfare. Ooh. I'm just glad Jacob Part 2 isn't involved. Oh my god. Oh wait, he just said Jacob. Oh my god.
What about Solo? Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, the bloodline in their own vortex are getting in their way. Found a chase.
Come back, Bronson Reed.
Yeah, dude, please. I actually do like how that faction's looking up with Seth, Bronson, Braun. Am I missing anyone? Paul.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind how it. Yeah.
By the way, I don't have it in front of me. The prom solo, kind of disappointing.
Really? Okay. Talk
Yeah.
to me about it.
Oh, just the construction of it. Very, very slim. The face sculpt isn't that great. I think I haven't compared it to all the other solos, but just not quite there. And yeah, I've heard My Damn Toys complain about the Muhammad Ali legs. And he definitely has those. Definitely stiff at the waist. Just can't twist them. And the jacket is huge.
Yeah, it looks huge. It looks like a smoker's jacket, like you were.
Oh.
We
Over
made
the
so many
shoulder.
jokes. Yeah. He like posing for Vogue. Like, oh man. Yeah. We please go back in and look through the Figure Friday archives of a couple episodes to see our reaction on that, because that was funny, wasn't it? That was they're definitely interesting. But I want to get through these comments real quick, and then I want to bring it to some stuff that we got revealed to us, or maybe not even revealed, maybe better photos, but maybe even maybe stuff. Well, stay tuned, we'll talk about it. Maybe. Found a Chase card blade on today's hunt. Nice, dude.
Awesome.
Along with Ultimate McIntyre. Nice. Oh yeah, you sent me that, dude. That Ultimate McIntyre and the J at retail. That McIntyre looks good. Probably definitive McIntyre. I just wish they didn't change his skin tone back and forth.
Huge.
He's jacked. Yeah. What's with that too?
He is.
Oh man, that torso. I think they should have went with that new Triple H Amazon torso or Walmart torso, whatever the freaking thing is. Yeah, because out of that it looks somewhat like not Uncanny Valley. It looks somewhat realistic. We already got cancelled. What's a little Tourette's? Exactly. Dude, Figure Friday, the concept of Figure Friday, we're already cancelled and we're still going. That's the concept. We've been cancelled. Code icon. Is that like Powerhouse?
I like that.
I weigh 240. Think I got you beat? Oh, dude, Jake, I'm gonna weigh myself and I'll let you know off stream. I'm gonna be like, I think I'm close to 430 right now.
You're Bundy territory.
That's a lie. Yeah, that's a big lie. Just like going all like that.
5.
Yeah. Yes, after 5 streams it happened. Yes, I still loved that last stream. I sent 7 questions, you responded to 6. Thank you for that time and making me laugh for 1 question you didn't. Man, I'm glad I could be of service in any way. Okay, you're a gem. So Solo didn't win King of the Prom. No, dude, he didn't even win Queen of the Ring. Not even Queen of the Ring. He doesn't really win anything, does he?
Not anymore.
He beat John Cena. I mean, that's something. That's one thing.
Austin Theory did too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So all his credibility just going out the way. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to. Also, dude, that freaking battle pack that's on shelves with Theory and Cena, make that Cena an elite. What are you doing?
I know.
I love those armbands. Unfortunately, I had to skip Solo because, yeah, maybe I'll get it on discount. I think I need a Solo period. And I don't really even know if he cuts it for me as a character. Like, you know, he's someone that I can appreciate his work, but I don't have to, you know, get a figure of him. I can be happy with what I have. But that Ultimate looks pretty deep. But he has the Johnny Gargano syndrome.
I know. I still like the Ultimate.
Yeah, like the Ultimate would
out of any
be
of
my
them.
go-to, but I don't want to have to, you know, do all that to it.
Can you buy one from my Walmart so they can get off the shelf?
So you can get more figures.
Yeah.
To get more figures on stock. Yeah, man, my flight leaves in 5 minutes. I'll see you in Iowa. The Iowa Icon, dude. Can't wait for that ECW Punk. Just sold my old Ringside Collectibles one. Nice, dude. Yeah, I have a feeling they might re-release that one in the Greatest Hits or something. Yoko Storm. I'm like, I don't even know where we are now with that. Yoko Storm. You know what? That made me laugh. I didn't get it, but it made me laugh. Yeah, I'm 6'5", so thankfully. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm like 5'11" on a good day. Are you kidding? Damn it. Why is everyone taller than me, Justin?
I don't know, man. Probably not me.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, well, this will be the ultimate test. Guys, if you're watching right now, stay tuned to this space because we will take a height comparison photo and it will break the internet like that one Kim K photo. You know what I'm saying? I do have up here, the Ultimate Edition CM Punk that we did see better photos of. So, if you guys were watching and privy to it, we had Steve and Magic on like we mentioned, right? And they showed us the box. They showed us their packaging. They showed us the packaging, like straight up revealed it on our show. Completely did not expect it. Pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah.
CM Punk's one of my guys, so you know that even like hit home for me a little bit more. It made me maybe just like pretty proud to be a creator in the space as well. But it also made me freaking foam at the mouth at this damn figure, and especially these photos here. I didn't even notice this. Do you see? Oh, you can't even see it. But under his left wrist in that left photo, the star is there's like a star drawn right here. I'm like, that's a small detail. I didn't even think they would want to get. So that's really, really cool for them. I think the shirt's really nice looking too. I do hate how like sometimes the shirt can look a little bit like white specks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just with different lighting and everything. I think you can get away with it. But man, like these photos, I don't know. Do you want to talk to my ear about this, man? Are you excited for this? Do you have any skin in the game when it comes to CM Punk, ECW? What are your thoughts?
Yeah. My fandom of Punk has waned a bit in the last couple of years. Since his WWE return, but hey, whatever. I'm still buying this. I think it's a cool looking figure. I think there's a lot of bang for your buck here with this one. I think he's a little wide shouldered. That sort of stood out to me. I think I heard somebody describe him as a looking like a linebacker, but and I don't know that he can quite do the full like X cross like he should be able to do.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is that Great Muta torso.
Yeah, it is.
So try it out on the Great Muta, I'd say, if you guys are curious about it. Because this looks like it's like as good as it's gonna get, maybe.
Yeah. Is this with the sculpted tape, or is this are we still in the painted tape?
So I believe this one is the sculpted tape on the hands, not the wrists.
Okay.
And then the Punk coming out for the SummerSlam gear with the pink. I think that's taped wrists and taped hands. So
gotcha.
I'm looking forward to that. Plopping that on every Punk, you know.
Oh
plopping that on every Elite, or what I need to do, whatever I need. I wonder if they can just sell accessory packs of just the arms.
Yeah,
I would
right.
love that. I want that.
No, you're just supposed to buy a bunch of Ultimate Edition Punks and fix up your other Ultimate Edition Punks. So
Bah humbug. I need to buy more CM Punk figures. Shucks.
So this
But
goes
yeah,
live Thursday.
yeah,
What do
man.
we? Yeah.
Thursday is the 12th of June at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and this retails for $45. I don't know if that includes shipping or not, but I don't think it does. So yeah, 45. You can grab this.
Yeah. Definitely not
Very
shipping.
definitely not shipping. No, not for me at least. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
But yeah, very much looking forward to when this is coming out, and I wonder if this is going to be a 2-week release like we've seen. I don't know if this is news that's out there or if it's just going to be a, however many, we don't even know how many they have in stock of this. So it could be a thing where it sells out. It could be a thing where it's a 2-week pre-order like we've seen. So what do you think they're going to go for? What do you think? What would you rather?
I think I would rather in stock and whatever they have, they have.
That was the correct answer. Your job was on the
Yeah.
line.
That's kind of what I thought that they were going to do with Cody over WrestleMania weekend, and that didn't end up being the case. I was really surprised that that wasn't in stock and shipping, and that
Right.
that sort of broke their trend that they've been able to do with these Coliseum collection figures and retros and everything else. So I don't know if it just wasn't far enough along, like whatever happened that didn't work out. But
Yeah, because it's like October, I think it's scheduled.
yeah, and it's
Also,
still
I have
available.
Dude, I don't know if you can see this. Sorry, man. I think I'm turning into a demon.
Are you?
You see my?
Yeah,
Can you see these
glowing
eyes?
red, right?
Oh my god, dude, what's happening to me?
I don't know.
I just watched the movie Sinners last night. The horror movie.
I need to
Good
watch that.
movie. And that it's reminding me of this right now. So please go watch.
Theater or at home?
Theater, man. We found a really nice theater close to our house, and it's like not well known. It's very very like luxurious looking. It's a
Ooh.
smaller cinema too, so it's like it reminded me of like AMC when I went.
Nice.
Highly recommend Bring Her Back. Fantastic movie. Watched that as well this week. Same people who directed Talk to Me. Welcome to Movie Friday, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic horror coming out. Okay.
You can go
And-
watch those this weekend. There's no other wrestling on, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
Wait. Here comes the money. Money
Here
talk.
comes the money. Money, money, money. I think you're doing it. Oh, wow. I think that's what happened to Shane McMahon, too, to be honest
I think
with you.
I think that's what happened with his quads.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, like father, like son.
Miz, save the segment, Miz, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, dude, Snoop Dogg, bless Snoop Dogg, dude. He actually saved that segment. Man, he saved that. All right, let's get him. let's talk about something other than Snoop Dogg. What else do we have on the horizon? Okay. So, topic of is it too late for the golf cart set? So we did touch on it a little bit. I want to get your final thoughts on that. Do you think it's too late? Because the company's only been around 6 years, right? AEW's been only around 6 years, but in that 6 years, the amount of company history they've garnered is incredible, and the amount of feats they've I know incredible sounds a little bit like glazing,
No.
but it's like it's worth noting. I think a lot of the game changing they've been doing is worth noting in the wrestling industry. So I think it's a lot of like just ringside collectible commenters just being like, oh, poo poo, not WWE, poo poo.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so I'm a little half and half here because I do think that it was way too long. I think that it hurt some of their credibility because they teased it for so long.
Yeah.
I think that there were factors such as a pandemic that kind of threw things upside down. So that may have slowed things down. But I mean, the amount of times that they teased it in the last 5 years and then delivered a cardboard one, I don't know. And I am a fan of how it turned out as far as like a packaged product, if it is going to be a cardboard one. I do think that there was so much momentum early on that if they had done it sooner, that it might have done even better and could have been an actual physical cart at that time. But I also wonder if like we wouldn't have gotten the updated jacket type like this, because this probably wasn't even on their radar at the time. But that's like a small detail on this cart that
Yeah, great point. Yeah. I think it's absolutely completely fine. Like I want them to start doing this more. Like I'd love a Stadium Stampede commemorative set. I think that's pretty overdue. But again, they have so much to choose from, and I think what really stumps them is the duration of these releases, right? You won't see a wave or two for like a couple months, 3 months maybe. A new wave, I should say. So that's like, that begs the question, like, okay, is it just like what's happening? I'm not even going to try and speculate.
I mean, I think that a lot of my speculation,
a lot of what you said, like COVID and budgeting and everything.
I think what's currently slowing them down is the tariffs and uncertainty there. And I mean, I think that's why we haven't seen an unmatched or unrivaled set go up for pre-order recently. And that to me is not great, because we entered last year way behind on figures.
Yeah,
and now we are, I mean, these are just hitting retail. So 17 is just hitting retail, but usually by now we've got, if an unrivaled set is in stock, there's another one going up for pre-order, and it's been months, I feel like, since the first round of these hit, and we haven't seen any of those pre-orders hit. It's making me a little nervous.
Yeah, because like ultimately, worst case scenario would be these people get let go from this, and I don't want that, because like there's real passionate people working on this, real talented people working on this, on this line and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's like a case of like too many eggs in one basket, right? Like that analogy, where they started off super hot and now it's kind of cooling off a little bit. But I will say, I think Unrivaled 18 is expected to hit stores pretty soon. It's showing up on Walmart, online stores and everything like that. The barcodes are being out and put on shelves. So, shout out to Unrivaled 18.
Yeah,
well, I think that's the Kyle Fletcher set.
I mean, I hope so. Like,
and Okada.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is it the Fletcher set? Because
Unrivaled 18. I might be stupid. Hold on.
No, like, you gotta look at my own site that's not loading what I need. I think
I think they might have replaced someone.
They replaced Penta, I think.
Yeah, with Kyle. Yeah, Okada's in there. Scapegoat Jack Perry, Mariah May, which will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe and Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
So.
And then there are listings that we've seen pop up. Fletcher's in one of those sets. I want to say Diana Perazzo is in one of those. I can't remember, but yeah, if I could. And we've got the Major Pod going to release the Mark Sterling figure at some point. We don't know when. That Sting hit, we didn't expect that.
Yeah.
So there are things that are moving. It's like a lot of slower things, though, it feels like, than before. Like, where's that FTR pack? What's up with the World's End?
The Jazzwares Vault. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with the World's End Target pack with Christian and Cope? Yeah. Like,
I forgot what I was going to say, actually. I think you ended it off like the tail end was perfect, so I really don't have much to add on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, we want to collect this line. We want it to succeed, and it's frustrating when you're stuck. Like, what's up with the Sting pack? There's a Sting 3 pack. Is that going to be like a Comic-Con exclusive now? Like, what's the deal with that? Like,
what? And also, guys, please don't ask like the people the designers like working on this. What are you doing? What's happening?
Yeah.
Because a good chances are they don't entirely know either, or even have control over it. So I do see that a lot as well, which is very funny. I don't understand it.
The Will Ospreay Supreme is expected to be at Walmart at some point this year. And then
Yeah, I need
there's
that.
Unmatched 12, which the last lineup for that was Kenny Omega, John Moxley, Roderick Strong, Mercedes Moné, Juice Robinson, and Ric Flair. I wonder if that lineup holds or if there's some tweaks there, because that Kenny in the promo photo was the same one that ended up being a Walmart exclusive.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and I mean,
man.
that Mercedes in the air looks exactly like the Shop AEW one. So who knows like what they're doing? Like could be a totally different Mercedes, could be that one. Who knows? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be something completely else. There's rumors that Jeff Jarrett replaced Penta in that previous Unrivaled wave. So
Yeah,
who
and
knows?
like who knows if they're even gonna do a Ric Flair? Like who knows what that contract entailed? Maybe they expected this figure to come out in that time, because we don't see Woo Energy anymore. We don't
No,
see,
but he did
all
show
this
up
stuff.
for the Mongo.
Oh yeah, the Mongo tribute. Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
which I saw live in, not Chicago, Hoffman Estates.
Oh man, did you tear up? Be honest.
No tearing up. Well, I teared up when Hangman was out.
Yeah, damn right. My emotional millennial cowboy.
Yeah.
My emotionally unavailable cowboy. Sorry.
I mean, he's becoming more emotionally available again. And
Yeah.
when he won the Owen, I
Fuck yeah.
it was late and I was jumping up and down. Like, I don't know what it is about Hangman, but he connects with people.
Yeah,
the people.
Absolutely. I think especially because like the Elite storyline, it feels like is AEW. The Elite,
Yeah.
it's the makings of AEW. Hangman winning the title from Kenny. The Elite turning on Hangman. Hangman having to reroute and do all this. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, that's probably some of the best storytelling in AEW so far. And just even now, this is long term now.
Yeah.
Like we've solidified. Justin, should we do a wrestling review show? I feel like
I don't know.
Would people want it in the chat? Let me hear. But 2 minutes, too much content, such little time. Being told ain't that great. I bump my head on shit hourly. Oh damn. Oh man. Well, I just for the self-esteem boost, I'll take it. Taller than me, but again, that's easy. This is true. That's Hornswoggle commenting this. The real life Horn. No, I'm kidding. That's he's in the space. I can't make that joke. I wish his nails were painted. Oh, the CM Punk Ultimate. I agree. I wish his nails were painted like on the ringside exclusive version. That would have been a cool, nice little detail. I reckon if they wanted to do that, it'd be like a cost-cutting thing. Do we do hand tape, sculpted wrist tape or hand tape, or do we do nails?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'd love to see more nail polish on figures. Give me a Takeshita with those black nail polish. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the Willow I noticed has black nail polish on this figure, and on the other one I think it's like really light blue.
Yeah, cool.
So
sick then. That's different. Yo, what's up, Wrestling Hound? Hope you're well, my man. Great show here for you. Highly recommend bring about. Oh yeah, love some horror, dude. Shout out to Todd Montgomery Jones. I feel like Todd Montgomery Burns. Can I call you that? I'm kidding. Hell yeah, love the show. Shit's kicking. You guys really know your stuff with this. This is awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you. You didn't have to say all that. I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. We try and make the illusion like we know what we're talking about. And I think it works pretty well. I need that Supreme Ospreay, dude. Yeah, I think that's my most wanted figure as of right now that I know is coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe. If I had to think of one, just thinking of the robe, the amount of head scans, that gear that it's going to come with, I imagine it might be one of the metallic looking, shiny ones. So,
yeah.
You wish you could do that, Justin.
I wish.
It's great to finally have the golf cart. That being said, the match took place.
Wow.
Dude, I can't read. I'm kidding. I can read. But that is wild to put it in perspective. That is wild.
Should we hit something else?
That's a great idea. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Should we?
Do you have something that glows?
Wait a second. I might have. Let's go to that multicam.
My brother's getting beat up.
Multicam. My brother's getting beat up. Dude, so, is this even in focus? It is. Look at that. Just for me. This is a fantastic. Holy shit. Do you have this, Justin?
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet.
Dude, I bought 2, and I don't even know what to do with the shell of the one I opened. You know, I've got the other one, on my shelf. But what do I do with this black light now? I don't.
How do you recycle it?
Yeah, dude. I'll put it on my shelf. Fantastic looking gear. Some Nick Storm lore for you guys out there. I know you didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyway. The first video on this YouTube channel, Nick Storm Review, it had, I think, my top 10 worst figures from Mattel. And the basic version of this figure was in that list, which looking back, I don't even know if I agree with now, because I do like the stripes, but I think the basic thing of it, it needed to be articulated like this, man. I think it needed to have full articulation. It's a bit stiff on the elbows, but I'd rather that than it being loose on the elbows. Yeah, man, articulation is great. This is a way better. Where am I? This is a way better articulation for a Jeff than the Amazon one that came out, the shirtless Jeffs that we've been seeing. So I think it's better articulation there. Let me go back to single cam.
Is the towel stuck in there?
It is, thankfully, yeah. I do like that, man. And a huge freaking shout out to the paint team at Jazzware. That's not a thing. The paint team, the people who just paint figures all day. That used to be the way of the world, pal. But the belt, man, is a really nice touch on this. It's completely rainbow around, during Pride Month as well. Can't get any better than that. Fantastic outcome. This is so pretty. And in black light, dude, it really does glow. I think you have to have a right amount of the strongest. I don't know. You have to have a strong amount of blue light, I think, for it to really work and look crazy. But it does work when it's in package. What do you think of this release, just mock? Because if for people who are keeping it mock, I want to know what you think.
Yeah, I'm eventually gonna open it. I think it's super cool. Great concept, a little pricey, really pricey, which you sort of understand.
I think that's
given
the only downgrade. Yeah, it comes with a ladder too, so at least it comes with something.
Okay,
but yeah,
I'm looking forward to popping it open. I've been on the fence about it because it is so cool to have in the package, but
yeah,
I'm a loose guy, as you can see.
Yeah, is it the only Stone Cold Steve Austin collection?
Yeah.
This makes it just look like he collects Stone. I think that's so funny.
What?
Oh, you mean these wrestling figures?
Oh, these?
These were actually all different independent guys. But
yeah, this is Tommy Invincible and
and the other one in bold and trunks. Maybe if I wrestle, bold and trunks is the way to go. Get rid of the hair.
Gilbert and
Gilbert, Goldberg. Anyway, I'll give up. But I will say Jazzwares is making some great shelf pieces lately. Orange Cassidy, this Jeff Hardy release, fantastic. House of Black. They really do. They go all out on this packaging. So it's really, really cool to see for that. But moving on. I do have one custom because Justin, I don't know if you have stuff that you want to talk about. Please cut me off at any time. But I want to show you this as well. So while I was in Florida, I did my best to try and get figures for different fix-ups to bring over here because the shipping over here to get stuff from America, sometimes it's more expensive than the actual figure, and sometimes double, and it doesn't even make sense.
Smuggle that
So-
shit back to Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, man. So I had one option and one option only. I got to struggle that back all the way from this area of the globe all the way to this area of the globe, and make myself a nice Sabu Elite. So I really love how this turned out. I'll go to single cam to show you some close-ups. But
Yeah. Would you use on it?
yeah, dude, I'll talk through my process. Hey, I feel like that makes sense. I was just gonna be like, look how cool this is. But so Jack's Ruthless. Oh no, I think it's Classic Superstars. This one. So that's the head, and that's the pants where it comes from. I had to get something with these pants. Just had to. They look a little freaking dirty in person. I don't know what this guy did to these freaking pants, but he had it. This Sabu was well loved in a past life.
Did you buy that behind
so
a Circle K or what? Like, was it,
yeah, man.
was it Jeffrey?
Super glued it up. It was Jeffrey, and he actually put Fent in the figure. I was like, I didn't even know you could do that. He was put in the shoulder joint. It's so weird. But and I think
There are some jokes here that, yeah,
that are best left.
Yeah.
Not talked about ever again.
Yeah.
We're actually, guys in the chat, we're actually going to make you all sign NDAs after the episode is off air. But and then for the hang in there, for the rest of the formula, I had a Tony D'Angelo that I got recently as well from America, just to make a Tony Soprano. And it works out really well. But you know, Tony D'Angelo hands. I think maybe Sammy Guevara arms. We got this. What this is just a half-cut white elbow pad from a CM Punk, I think. Just try to make it look like one of those bands that he has on. And the torso and the legs are. I want to see if you can guess it. Actually, I want to see if you can guess, anyone out there. What is the base on this figure? Go on. You know you want to.
I'm
not a
drawing a
bad
blank
guess.
on it.
Same torso as Ricochet, yeah. So this is one I didn't think of until I had like a completely different formula in mind in America. Until I saw this freaking Stax Lorenzo, whatever this guy is. And I'm like, oh shit, wait, it looks good for his scars. It could make it could make it look like he has scarification, all this stuff. And his pants are baggy enough where these won't slip off. And that's like a huge priority. That these don't like slip off when you're doing photos or whatever the case. Like you can have a really good photo and then he's like, oh, his freaking crack is showing. Great. But yeah, hypothetical in this case because I love Sabu. And I think the boots. Last thing on these, the boots are Cody Rhodes' first Ultimate Edition with acetoned off logos. So there you go.
Bold move there. Wow.
Very bold move. I torso cracked that like a month after I got it. It was already destroyed. It was to the photo bin.
Wow.
I have the packaging though, always. Gotta keep it.
Nice. That looks amazing.
Man, I'm lagging. No! They're trying to kick me off air. Sorry.
That looks amazing. I love that Sabu. That's a great fix up.
Dude, love that Sabu has him. Thank you. Well, yeah, I absolutely needed a Sabu, especially he passed on Mother's Day, I think, right? Well, I was in America. I was like, what the fuck, Sabu?
Yeah.
So that also, guys, Pro Wrestling Tees. I know we should probably get out of here at some point, but Pro Wrestling Tees, go look into Sabu store and just check it out if there's something you guys like, because I think proceeds go to the funeral fund, if I'm not mistaken. Man, they're really trying to cut me off. This lag, huh? This lag. Who's downloading a pawn chess piece? Who's downloading it, huh? Is it one of you? Anyway. Ricochet behind Hogan's Beat Shop, big pop. Okay, cool. I think that's gonna do me on some on my list to talk about. Justin, if you have anything you wanna bring
I want to talk about your
Should we talk about
commentary.
that? Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you. That's really sweet. So, dude, I've been all over the place. You've been steering me back to ship. Okay, so thank you. I'll grab it up. But if you guys haven't been aware, I've been doing these interviews with talents on the IPW Australia roster. So a local federation here. Federation, is that even a local promotion here?
The Fed.
Better than the Fed, I'll tell you that much. Because you got one person commentating that's really cool and nifty. But here is a couple photos of the night. This guy sucked. Mech IPW great again. Like what an asshole, right? But yeah, this was like such a fun time getting the opportunity to do it. And if you guys are in the Queensland, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Australian area, please, man, come out to a show. We have them every month. Normally fall on a Saturday at Dreamworld Night Markets. Dude, some of the best wrestling I think that Australia has to offer, especially Queensland. So please make your way out. And it's a really, really fun time. The wrestlers are super chill. So thank you, dude. Look at you. Dude, you need to be like my slick, you know?
Well, and if there was only a code you could use when you go to Ringside for their July 4 sale.
Use code ICON.
Duh. I should have known this. But also, moving on, let's go. Whoa, dream match. I saw your pickups for a sec. But also, yeah, 4th of July sale. It's already started. Guys, get in and have a look on what figures you might have been looking for months that are now finally on sale, or maybe an affordable price, because knowing this site, sometimes it can get up there. Love you to death, John Ringside. But yeah, man, please, I'm already looking through stuff I'm getting, and I'm freaking making a big old order. So I know you guys should be as well. Use code ICON to save yourself 10%. But dream match. Oh, is this up for pre-order too? Is it shipping?
Well, it's shipping now.
Oh, lovely. That's a great Cody, I won't lie. Solo Sikoa, Johnny Gargano syndrome, Cool looking Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the gold detail on the back of Cody's boots.
I know.
I love that. So yeah, these are out as well. Go seek them out, if you will. But dream match, let me see those damn pics. Oof. Let me see those damn pickups. Oh, man. So I like what you've done here as well, Dream Match. I can see on the biceps on your Jacob Fatu, you've actually got the armbands. You put them on. That's a good touch there. The new Roman Ultimate. I really wonder how that scales up compared to his last Roman, the last Roman Ultimate. Because, like, I got that one. I think I can chill on this one, thankfully. But also that Tonga Loa.
Is it the same one, essentially?
Yeah, I think so. Just like a different head scan or two, I think.
Yeah, because the first Roman was super jacked, different torso. This is the newer torso. Yep.
Yeah, looks so much better, dude. Looks absolutely so much better. So this one comes with the black boots, whereas like the Ultimate prior came with the red boots, which I like a lot better. But yeah, like you can definitely I skipped out on this one, you know. But I don't blame you for wanting to get the upgrade. I'm gonna be honest. I don't freaking blame you.
It's a nice figure. It's a really nice figure.
I mean, it's the definitive Roman, like formula and everything. I think because the elites just aren't cutting it with the unimaginably jacked.
Yeah.
Larry the Lobster looking ass.
Larry the Lobster.
But yeah, man. Got some more as well. Sorry that my camera's cutting you off, Jake. I apologize. But I see Jey Uso. I'm thinking, yeah, this is good. Nice like promo attire for Jey. Pretty cool. I like that. Main event Usos. That's cool as well. I really do like that. I love like doing random fix-ups like this when you see that you have the parts lying around. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I got nothing else to do. What else have I got to do right now? I've got a figure in front of me and another figure. Let's do it, okay? And I like how it turned out here, and I'm keen to see how that Ultimate Edition looks in hand when it's all said and done.
Ooh, look at that!
That PWR Lucha. It is, yeah. Won the J Gear and PWR Lucha's giveaway. Fantastic, dude. I mean, I mean,
What luck.
if anyone was going to win it, okay, it had to be Dream Match Figs. And that KO as well is a pretty nice KO. I want them to start doing cloth goods shirts on all KOs. I think that should have been done a while ago.
Yeah,
The
that should
belly
be the standard.
articulation, exactly. The belly articulation that he has a belly, so it's gonna stick out when he has the cloth shirt on. So I think it's you just add more rubber to it. You don't need to.
Yeah.
So I think I might have to go back and grab this KO actually. I can tell you this Ultimate's Jay blew me away today. I didn't expect it to be this good. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, he'd get a good super kick on, huh? With those damn drop down hips. And this Jay, fantastic.
And Rob got the black shoes. Black shoes version. So there's a white shoes version and a black shoes version. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, do you think that's like a mess up, or is that like a slight chase? Is that like a...
I think there's some type of running change, and I'm not sure which is which, because the promo photos I want to say were black shoes, and I think I got the white shoes. So
yeah, well there you go, dude. Pump up those kicks. I hate to admit I want the black shoes version too. You're a completionist, okay? I gotta respect it. You're a Jey Uso completionist and the only one out there. I give Jey Uso so much shade. But moving on. Oh, look at that. Hey, I know these slides. Hey, I've seen them before. Man, Justin, Dream Match, please, if there's anything else I'm missing. But Justin, wait, why are we like this?
Why am I like this?
Why am I like this? There we go.
Oh, why do you like
Justin,
this?
If you have any other things, tidbits. Oh, wait.
Oh yes, Penta. We forgot about Penta.
And another thing. Should we talk about that other thing after this? The thing that we talked about?
Yeah, probably. This is the main event Penta that was shown off in Mexico City at a Comic-Con like event. So you can see him there with the prototype. Very cool. Like, I think this is Royal Rumble Penta.
Yep.
So
yeah, they're all blue.
Only negative is, and they've improved the main events. They look nice. This would have been a great elite. There will be plenty of Penta elites. He's going to be all over the place next year. Yeah,
absolutely there. Yeah, I think this Penta looks really, really good. For a main event, you can obviously tell it's going to be a main event, right?
Yeah.
He's a little bit more slender in his body, where it's just so it can fit more people and get more figures out in the main event basic line.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking that at all. I understand that. But one thing I will say is the blues on... Oh, maybe I'm stupid, actually. So the blues on the actual attire I think look pretty different to what we have here. But again, this is just a grayscale render that they've painted over all this stuff. So this is the actual attire and everything. It's more like metallic. This would have made a great elite, man. Look, there's gold hints on the knee pads that we're not getting with the figure. Hints of gold. There's all this metallic. Does he have a ponytail in that? What is this photo? Oh, that's the. Am I a freaking fake fan? I should know this. It's Penta's the thing. But yeah, like I don't know if it's like the turquoise is a little bit off for me, but I love turquoise, so I'll take it. It's like
all the main events are just kind of dull in color. They're not going to be like the sparkled out, and even the elites they haven't done a whole lot of like metallic looking. We're getting better there. I mean, we've like the Usos pants, there's been some gloss to them.
Right.
So I guess hopefully we're moving toward that.
I would love to see that personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish this Penta gear was Elite or UE. Absolutely agree there. But who's to say they're not going to do it as a main, wasn't an Elite or an Ultimate. And I think this might be the first Penta figure that we see without the jaw mechanism. Like this is like the first fully fledged. Just, I think it might just be in there.
Yeah, I would bet that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would be the case. It looks like he's like pursing his lips too. Like he wants to give me like a little peck or something. I don't
smooch.
want that. I don't really want that, Penta. I don't know you that well.
Well,
Stranger danger.
Yeah, consent is everything.
What is that Roddy Piper thing? What do you say to that guy who's coming up in the car? You are not my dad. Is that the thing? Anyway,
I don't know, but it sounds right.
It didn't feel right, I'll tell you that much. But yeah,
So show me
Dreamhack, if you
something I
have the
can't
photos-
see.
Yeah, ooh, that was. Have you been working on that?
No, I just kind of came up with it.
Damn, you're good. You're good like that. I do wonder. Man.
Well,
Oh man.
where was that slide?
Something we won't see.
Oh,
Dude, I don't know what happened. Thank you, R-Truth, for everything. Holy shit. It's not like that made it sound like that was his eulogy.
Yeah.
Thank you for what you've done in WWE, R-Truth. I think TNA is interested in picking him up, so eager to see what happens there.
sounds about right.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Look at the golf carts.
Yeah.
Look at that. All these photos. Sorry, Dream Match. I'm like going through your drawers right now, you know? I'm like going through your cabinet. I feel like invasive. So yeah, Figure Friday, guys. 7 p.m. Oh, there is this one.
Yeah, there's that one.
There is this one.
Just in time for the Knicks to get bounced.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. Yeah, what a weird gear to choose because you can't put any of the designs on anything, not even the wristbands, not the hat, the jersey. It's a really cool moment in time.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely cool moment in time. I love the jeans wash on this one.
That's the tough thing with making some of these things fan takeover choices when you can't fully execute on them.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think we'll round it off with the big thing that I'm like, oh, do I even? I think we even.
Yeah.
I think we even. It's been talked about, and I don't want to, brush on it for too long. I think Major Pod did a great in-depth breakdown of this kind of showcase and what we have to look forward to with this. But, oh shit. Dude, new Ultimate Edition coming out for, I think this is the farewell tour, right? So this was, I think, out there in the weeds online. It exploded on Instagram. Everyone was resharing.
Yeah.
So I don't feel too awful about doing this.
Well, somebody shared it on eBay. That's where it came from.
Yeah, there you go. Don't blame me. Blame eBay. Blame Edward Bay.
Yep.
But yeah, you're getting the jeans wash again on this figure, but it's just like a lighter jeans wash. I love that. John Cena figures need that updated across the board now, especially with that new Elite torso they're working on. Amazing. So this is like a really like kind of momentous pack. It looks like there's 5 belts included.
Yeah.
Am I seeing that?
No, you are.
You get the WWE Championship on the right, like in the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see this at the bottom of the packaging. Get that old scratch logo. WWE. Is that the big gold next to it?
Yeah, it's in there.
And then is that undisputed title? What is that next to that?
It's the undisputed. They run the gamut of his championships. I think in this. So
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of accessories in this pack, man. This is ground control to Major Tom. This is, I think, like a really, really cool, really, especially if from of the time and stuff like that. If it's one to seek out, I don't know. That's still up for debate. I want to see how it looks in hand and people when they review it and stuff like that. Justin, what do you think of what we're seeing?
I think the packaging is exquisite. This is really nice. It's a nice nod to the entire line. You've got the classic Mattel packaging. That's a little Mattel WWE, like very first Elite packaging. It's
amazing.
Yeah, lots of window space there. I would have liked to have seen different heads, more evolved heads or different takes on Cena heads, rather than straight up re-release. The white shirt attire it doesn't hit me in the feels like I'm sure it hits some people.
Yeah, I bet like My Damn Toys was like screaming. This guy, like literally, his neighbors were like, "What should I call the authorities? What's just because this figure was dropping." So like,
Yeah,
yeah, there's people out there that this is up their alley for sure. I
yeah,
do like the shirt that it comes with a lot.
yeah. And the outer shell packaging is really cool too. A little confused on why it's different than the actual figure in the box, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that didn't make sense to me. What this is, nobody really has 100% knowledge of, other than the Mattel team. You could speculate and say we're a month out from Comic-Con, and you know that would make some sense.
it would, yeah. For me, like, I'm still holding out for like those really like intricate, deep cut Comic Con exclusives, right? So
Yeah.
this for me wouldn't be in that category, I don't think. But I like you said, the outer shell is like 2014 Cena, and this is like mid 2000s Cena. And that I think alone, I think maybe it's just the running images just for
Yeah.
continuity, but then again, you're breaking up continuity by doing that. Not that it freaking matters, it's a toy for a child. And me, I am the child, but I really do love the harken back and how nostalgic this packaging is right here in front of us. This is
Yeah.
like, I almost didn't bring it up the first time after you like said it, because I'm just like desensitized now. We're getting it in like the greatest, was it from the vault now? I think we're getting this style packaging again, so
Yeah.
it's cool to see it's coming back, and I'm desensitized to it, which is crazy. I love this packaging. So
Yeah. I wish this was the full-time packaging. Doesn't seem likely, but and then the other thing is the outer shell says Mattel Creations, so definitely going through there in some
Yep.
some way. So
Yep, this could have been the thing that was like posted on Mattel Creations and scrapped really quick. I know that happened maybe during the week. Did that happen, or am I dreaming?
So they had a listing for a Mattel release that was supposed to be that would have been today, but
Right.
we've seen that happen before where they've pulled the listing. It just wasn't something on the calendar. They pushed something back or whatever. So it could have just been an old calendar that they had, and it updated over the weekend, and once Monday rolled around, they're like, hey, like here's the updated list of things that we got this month. So seemed unlikely that we were going to have like 2 ultimate edition releases on Mattel Creations anyway this month.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
close
I'd spread it
to
out, right? Yeah.
what's that?
I'd
Yeah.
spread it out.
Yeah, 2 weeks apart, like, or not even 2, like back-to-back weeks.
You gotta let our wallets recover a little bit. Come on.
Yeah, like,
Especially after a CM Punk drop. Are you kidding?
yeah,
Get
and
outta
it's going to be an expensive month next
here.
month.
Dude. Oh man, especially with Comic Con like late July, right?
Exactly.
Man, can't wait to get the Mattel boyos back on again for that. Oh
Yeah.
man, I just know I'm gonna be shitting my pants probably on live camera, on live television, on the Superstation.
On the Superstation.
I'm gonna get through these comments real quick, and then we'll roll out the red carpet for you guys here. I completely stole that from Sean Evans. McIntyre feels good in hand, but needs some tanning time, like you said. Like you said, a while. New approach to the torso. Yeah, it's the torso I think definitely could be changed, and just the skin tone with Drew McIntyre's. It's been flip flopping the past few years, and I think they nailed it. That's why I'm a little bit. You can tell I'm upset in my bias when I talk. I'm like, come on, man, they keep flip flopping. I really like that tanner skin tone for Drew. So I don't know why.
And I like the Deuce's hand and face. Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious. I love that. All the photography around that is great. Wish it was Elite. I gotta get it. I was there. True, dude. You gotta get that Penta, man. You were there. That's why I love that CM Punk Royal Rumble figure Elite 1, whatever it was that came out, 115 or something. Because I was there in person. I got to see the Royal Rumble. I got to see his first match in WWE back in 10 years. I was like, I need 20. I'll get it just to use. The head Penta makes for a great mix and match character. Yeah, for sure. Fantasy attire, go ham on that, honestly. Yep, absolutely. Penta in his Stitch tribute gear. Big pop. Big pop. He's got to promote the movie, pal. I didn't queue up the other one. Couldn't see it anyways. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Why couldn't they go the extra mile with a new, younger head sculpt? Yeah, with the Cena that we were just talking about? Absolutely. Because the one that's... I'm looking at it right now. The head that's on Cena in the packaging is that older top picks. I might have it here even. I don't want to waste your time looking for it, but it might be like the older Cena with the tuft of hair, you know, the one where he came back at Money in the Bank a few years ago. It's like that head sculpt of Cena, and this is like mid 2000s. You know, he doesn't age much, but he definitely, I mean, with those wrinkles are apparent on that head scan, you know, not a bad thing. They're just apparent.
Yeah.
Hulk and Zeus are my favorite SDCC exclusive by far. I can't believe
so
I
good.
never got that. I can't believe it.
It's so
I'm
good.
still in shock. Like the VHS packaging and everything is so fucking cool. But man, Justin, I think that wraps it up for me, my brother. I want to shout out to everyone in the chat that stopped by for a little bit, even stopped by for a second and clicked right out. More power to you. Okay, I wish I could do that. But I'm stuck here. Okay.
Yeah, we're stuck in this vortex.
Yeah, dude, with this with the damn bloodline, dude, too many vortex happening. I think we're overdue for a black hole. Okay, at some point.
Yeah.
Too many vortexes going on. But Justin, please tell the people where they can find you out there. Thank you so much for doing this, man. Roll the red carpet for yourself.
My pleasure. WrestlingFigureNews.com. That's where you can find the site, and WrestleFigNews Pod is where you can find me on Instagram.
Hell yeah. And you can find Dream Match Figs at Dream Match Figs on Instagram with little periods in between. You can find all our links and everything in the description. And you can find me at Nick Storm Review everywhere you gosh darn can. We do have a pro wrestling tease. If you do want to check it out, support the show, support me. Just me. No, support us, support the show. I want to get some more designs up on there. So be on the lookout for this. You can find that on the link tree anywhere you gosh darn can. Thank you guys for stopping by. Without further ado, I'll see ya when I'm damn looking at you next. Bye-bye.
Wing!
Did you enjoy this stream? Well, good, because after this stream ends, make sure to go onto my channel and binge watch every single one of my videos, because they're guaranteed a good chuckle or two. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!
Nick Storm, the Australian icon.